Hello, my Boynton and Aurora Church families. I wanted to come to my two churches on the same video today, and here's why. This coming Lord's Day, we will gather together around the Lord's table. Of course, we'll gather at Aurora and we will gather at Boynton. But it is the Lord's table that brings us together. And so I wanted us to have this time together through this video. If the Lord permits, we're going to be talking this Sunday about the tension of forgetting and remembering. In Philippians 3, which will be our New Testament text, Paul says this really fascinating thing. This one thing I do. That's really interesting to me. This one thing I do, forgetting that which lies behind. And boy, there was a lot that was behind him. But this one thing that I do, forgetting all of that which is behind me, so that I might lean into all that is before me, especially the call that is on my life. And he talks about the resurrection of the Lord Jesus Christ. He talks about the sufferings. He talks about the death, all that it meant for him in following Jesus. And I want us to talk about that and what that means for us. And in order for us to truly live that out, there just might be some forgetting that needs to be done for some of us. But then there's also the dynamic of remembering. And so we're going to go to 1 Corinthians 11, where Paul reminds those Corinthians about that first Lord's Supper, and where Jesus is quoted as telling his disciples, every time you take this bread, every time you take that cup, I want you to do it in remembrance of me. And that's what we're going to do. So there's this tension that always exists between forgetting and remembering. And we just want to see what God has in store for us with that. Well, like many of you, I watched the debates last night, or the debate, and I did. I mean, from beginning to end, I didn't give up on it. I watched it from the get-go, and I don't know what your emotions were, but I don't mind telling you, I had all kinds of emotions. I was disappointed. I was at times confused. At times I was frustrated. I was angry. It left me worried and anxious about our future in so many different ways. And so this morning in my prayer time, I said, Lord, please help. I need a word from you. And it came from a really interesting source from the book of Hosea, Hosea 6, where the prophet, even after some really harsh words to God's people, he says, so let us know. Let us press on to know the Lord. His going forth is as certain as the dawn, and he will come to us like the rain, like the spring rain watering the earth. I found incredible hope in that. So my aim this morning is to press on to know the Lord. In light of my disappointment, in light of my confusion, even in light of some of the anger that I felt as a result of last night, I'm going to press on to know the Lord. Now, I'm going to stand against racism. I'm going to stand against white supremacy. I'm going to stand against oppression. And I'm going to vote for the person that I believe who will carry out that mandate. But in the meantime, I'm going to press on to know the Lord. And I'm going to rest in the assurance that he will come to us like the rain, like the spring rain, watering the earth. And I invite you to join with me in that assurance. God bless you. It's an honor to serve as pastor of two incredible communities of faith, Aurora and Boynton. Blessings.